Welcome, boys and girls, to Fire Prevention Week 2020. I'm Lieutenant Brian Park with the Streeter Fire Department, and we want to welcome you from the YMCA tot lot to the Streeter Fire Department. This year, instead of coming to see you, we're going to give you a virtual tour of our fire department. We're also going to say a little few things about fire safety. So welcome, and welcome to your tour, and we hope you enjoy your tour. This is the Streeter Fire Station. From this building, we run all sorts of emergency calls. We respond to fires, we respond to car accidents, we respond to medical emergencies, and we respond anytime someone needs help. Every year, we respond to over 2,000 calls. Every day, there are 4 firefighters at the station on duty at all times. We are always ready to respond to any emergency. Of course, to get to emergencies, we have to take the fire trucks. Just like us, the fire trucks are always ready to go. We always have our fire clothes, or our turnout gear as we call it, ready to go as well. Our turnout gear is always sitting right next to the trucks. Our turnout gear protects us from fire, and it protects us from scrapes, and even from cold. In Streeter, we have 3 fire engines. Fire engines pump water through hoses that we use to put out fires. We also have a ladder truck that has a huge ladder on top. That ladder can reach 100 feet into the air. We have a few smaller trucks too that help us in a lot of different ways. Our trucks are always ready to go. They carry all of our equipment in huge compartments, and all of our trucks are kept in the garage at the fire station. To respond to emergencies, we have to always be prepared. So during the day, we do a lot of things that most people don't see. For example, we check all the fluids in our fire engines every day. We run all the saws and all the equipment in fire engines every day as well. We do a lot of training, and we even clean our fire station every day. All of that we do to make sure we're always ready for an emergency. Here is a quick tour of our living quarters. This is our home. Here we have a kitchen that we can cook in, a table that we get to eat at, and even have chairs and a TV that we get to watch after our work is done for the day. Next, I'll show you our bunk rooms. This is the place that we get to sleep at night if we are not on an emergency call. Every firefighter has their own bunk room, including a bed and a locker, so everyone can have a place to go of their own. Our bunk rooms are right outside of our garage where the fire trucks are located. From there, we'll go to our workout room, where we get to work out after all of our chores are done for the day. All right, kids, now I want to talk to you about something that's the most important part of your home, and that is your smoke alarm. Your smoke alarm is important because whenever you're sleeping, whenever you're in your house, it's always sniffing for smoke. Working smoke alarms have proven to save lives. So as soon as there's smoke in your home, it's going to alert you, and it's going to tell you when it's time to get out. Now, when your smoke alarm does go off, it's your job, your only job is to get out of your home. You don't have to pick up your dog, don't pick up your toys, run out of your house. Once you're outside of your house, you should have a meeting place where you meet mom and dad or your parent in the house, so that everyone knows that everybody made it out of the house okay if there's a fire. Remember to test your alarms when you get home tonight and make sure they're working. Every alarm has a button on it for a test. Just press the button, make sure you hear the 3 loud beeps, and you'll know that it's working. You'll know that you'll be safe. And of course, this is the fire chief's office. In his side, we have a receptionist desk. We have a lot of our old tools, including our own old bell. We have old pictures of the fire department's history. We have 2 plaques on the wall that commemorate the 2 firefighters that died in Streator while performing acts of firefighting. And outside in the clock tower, we even have our old fire pole from our old fire station. Also on the chief's side, we have the chief's office, where he does all the business of the fire department. Next to his office, we have a training room with a large projection screen and a big table so that we can all fit in there for trainings.
All right, kids, because it's Fire Prevention Week 2020, we're going to talk a little bit about fire safety. This year's theme is safety in the kitchen. Something to always remember when you're in the kitchen at your home is the stove is always hot. Nothing on the stove is ever cool. You always have to assume that it's hot, so never touch a stove. Always ask an adult to handle anything that's on the stove if you need help. Another thing in our kitchen at the fire station that's always hot is the coffee maker. If you have a coffee maker at home, assume that the coffee maker is always hot as well. If you touch anything and it's super hot, you might burn your hand, and we don't want any of that. So please keep in mind kitchen fire safety is very important at home. Always ask an adult for help. All right, boys and girls, we're going to play a little game to help you learn about what's hot and what's not. So, as you sit there, I'd like for you to let your teacher know when I show this card if it's hot or not. I want to see how loud you can scream too, because that will be fun. So I'm going to show you the first card and you scream hot or not. Here's the first card. Ice cubes, hot or not? Next card. A lighter, hot or not? Next card. A glass of water, hot or not? Next card. A stove, hot or not? Next, a grill. Is that hot or not? Next up, ice cream. Is that hot or not? How about a campfire? Is a campfire hot or not? And lastly, a coffee maker. Is a coffee maker hot or not? I hope you got all your questions right. There was a couple hots in there and a couple nots. All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining us on our tour of our fire station. We hope you learned a little bit today about fire safety. We hope you learned a little bit about how we operate at the Streator Fire Department. After COVID is over, we hope everyone can come down and enjoy our fire station the way we do. Take care.